Oops. I think I had a few too many. Alright, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons Online. I think it's time to put this old sea town behind us. I've heard tale of a carnival, and I kinda like to go see it. So that's where we're going. But first, I gotta level up. Alright, so to get to the carnival, where we're going is House Phiarlan, up in the northwestern corner of the marketplace. As you can see, for once, the map isn't too far off in that direction. You actually don't have to travel too far to get there. It's just on the other side of the gate. Before I do that, I said I need to level up. Where is our level up? Warlock Trainer. There we go. No, that's favorite soul. Warlock? Warlock. Here you go. That's where I was putting my points? Alright. I guess that's where I'm putting my points. So first things first, let's get the one class feat out of the way. We get +2 to all saving throws. Okay. I wanted to look ahead and see what we need for mobile spell casting. Okay, good to know. I'll take combat casting for now, and then I'll look to increase my dex when I get a chance. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too painful. What can I do with my enhancement points? Stanch. Don't know if I need that just yet. I do think I want to start getting Bewitching Blast going, because that'll be funny. Alright, on to the carnival. Here we go, this is the gate we're looking for. You can acquire this quest chain on the DDO Store for 450 DDO Points. Alright, now if you want to play the quests for this carnival in order, you're going to want to come over here and talk to Rouge. And she'll kind of guide you through each of the quests that need happening. The first one in this chain is one that I think gets skipped a lot now. Come over here, talk to Glitter Underhill. And she'll want us to recruit a giant named Brawn Pits. Once you've spoken to her, come over here to the caravan, and that's your quest entrance. Oh, did I forget to empty my pockets? I forgot to empty my pockets.
You get a distinct impression of being watched. You hear a giant's voice.
Get up, Nail! More little people! They'll probably try to steal.
Another giant responds.
I don't wanna! You can't make me!
Alright. Here we find the brothers Thumb and Nail. If you want to get a good ending here, do not loot their sack. Let's continue through the brush, clearing enemies, pretty much.
A thunderous voice rumbles next to you.
Careful! That water is shallow.
Alright. Now we talk with Broadbits. He's gonna lead us over to his little camp here in the woods. Messenger of Plains. Alright. You can, if you really want to play this quest on your own, you can go ahead and just do all these dialogue options if you really want to. I'm going to skip.
You explain theater to the giant, but to earn his trust, you'll have to become his apprentice. Your training begins.
After that, talk to him again.
Brawn Pits gives you a task.
Seek the altar near the waterfall to appease the spirits before you take their water. And don't be jumping off that cliff. That water's shallow. You might sprain your ankles.
Alright, it's just to the right here. If I can see an enemy, I'm going to try and clear it ahead of time. Alright, here's the mountain spring. Do not just run into the water. The altar we're looking for is right here. Alright, now that we have permission, we can now we can go touch the water. Messenger of Peaks. There we go smash rocks.
Brawn Pits gives you another task.
You'll find many smaller rocks to the west and to the north of my hut. Crush what you can.
Here's a rock right here. Now we can fight more rocks. Now from here we can just return to Brine Pits, but there's more rocks to crush. Ah, my buffs do not last long. Yep, wrong one. There we go. Alright. We can pick up the firewood. I think. Maybe not. Well, hold off on that. There's more rocks to crush. There's a shrine down here if you need it. This is... No, okay. I go around to get to this one. I think I go this way. Or do I just cut through this way? I don't remember. Yep. Ah, this one right here. Hey. Messenger of Prairies.
Brawn Pit says,
If Brothers Grimm don't have any firewood, check up in the hills northwest of here.
Alright, we're gonna not go backtracking to Brothers Grimm. We're just gonna go back to that one fire pit we saw earlier. Alright. Hey, Fire Elemental Hunter. Oh dear. Is that all of them? That might be all of them. Alright, where's this Brown Pits camp? I think we were just by it. Messenger of Pits. Hi. Now we protect Brown Pits. Kendra, you're active now.
Brawn Pitts nods towards his campfire.
Eat hearty. You will have a lot of climbing to do to commune with spirits of the sky atop that pillar. This stew will give you strength.
Alright, it's 15 minutes of jumpy. Alright, back up here yet again. This time we're going this way. Across the winding cliffs. Now on hard and elite, or maybe it's just elite, I don't know. You will be fighting enemies as you make your way across. Oh. But since I'm playing on normal, we're fine. Just gotta make the jumps, that's all. We're playing Mario without enemies. We're spraining our ankles with every single jump. Need to go this way. Whoop. Try not to get too carried away by physics. Alright, and now we pray at the altar. We fight a spirit of the sky and try not to get flung. Oh.
Spirit's voice
Oh, yeah, Featherfall.
resonates in your head. Hurry, they are about to attack.
Alright, hope Kendra's actually doing things. Nope. Where'd the messenger go? Alright. Kendra, guard him. Reinforced outfit. Oh, right, we can actually wear armor, so we don't need that. Alright. Does it look good, though? Hang on, Broad Bits. I need to try this on. I mean, it's not bad. I'd probably craft with it. Alright. Oh, well, this could be an issue. I forgot that I can't see stealthy people. Didn't mean to talk to you. Sorry. There they are. Yeah. Oh. Proofs in the poison. Necklace of Spot. That's probably gonna help right now. I wonder. Anyway, just a bit further. The malefic seers and illusionists in these groups, by the way, are particularly nasty. You want to take them out as soon as you can. Where is... Where? Where? Up ahead? Yeah, you probably do want Burster.
Brawn Pit safely reaches the caravan on the way to Stormreach. Your work here is done.
Now, if you're playing on Elite, there's another surprise. But we're on normal today, so I might show Elite later. Ooh, Lots of good looking things. Wand of Ghoul Touch. Alright, plus 3 quarterstaff. If you want to, you can sit in here in the theater and watch a play going on. This play is very relevant if you ever plan to do the Giant Hold quest chain. Alright, so once that's done, you can come back to Rouge here and she'll guide you to the next quest. This next one is kind of a lengthy one with multiple branching paths of opportunity. It's also gone through a bit of a change since it first started. A change that's rather welcome, to be honest. A bit confusing, but welcome. So, Cyan here has a person of interest here in the Grand Gala tonight, and she wants us to stop some assassins, protect a person, get her inside. I don't know if she explains all that in that dialogue, I didn't read it. Alright, let's head in here. Alright. So we can just access the lobby through this door, but that's not going to get us very far. We need to go this way.
The air in the Illusionarium is different than outside, as if you were transported into the deep jungles of Zendrick. As with anything built by House Phiarlan, it is difficult to tell what is real and what is illusion.
Hey, can you let us in? Okay, this is going to go in a loop. What we actually need to do is just attack this thing here.
The illusionary barrier in your path is with the mark's enchantment shattered, the illusions around you dissipate. The way deeper into the Illusionarium is open.
Alright. So, just imagine this is a big museum.
The air suddenly shifts from tropical heat to bitter cold. It is as if you were teleported leagues away, rather than just having walked a few feet.
Imagine this place is a big museum, and we're just breaking the displays to move forward.
These arches have signal crystals attached on top. Are they simply decorative? With House Phiarlan, one can't tell.
Alright, so this quest might be a bit different if you have a rogue or artificer on your team, or anyone with either of those skill sets. I am neither, which means I'm going to have to play this quest twice. Which means I'm going to have to play Brawn Pits twice. Fun.
These arches have signal crystals attached on top. With House Phiarlan. Though you can see the rest of Stormreach through the skylights above, the light from outside does not reach this room. The only illumination comes from phosphorescent mushrooms.
Alright, these little buggers are annoying. Alright, this room. Even on normal, this room has the potential to kill me.
The Mark of Shadow created copies of itself. They must be illusions. Only destroying the real one will end this death trap. That must have been the real mark. The illusionary ones have disappeared, as well as the barrier into the next chamber.
Alright, so that mark is a random one of those marks, and if you have the ability True Seeing, you can see which one it is. Otherwise, you just have to hit every single one and hope the traps don't kill you.
Unlike the previous room, this place feels like it's baked in sun. It's surprising that anything could live here. That scorpion completely enveloped the Mark of Shadow. The destruction of this make-believe scorpion has also extinguished the Mark of Shadow. The illusionary barrier is gone.
You've probably seen it a few times now, so I'll just explain this while I'm running. And then I stop running. I'm switching between Focus Blast and Chain Blast here. If I want to do more damage to a single target, I'm focusing the blast. If I want to do damage to a group, I'm using Chain. That's all I'm doing. I click down there. And of course, the gift shop is closed. There's a rest shrine here. I don't think we need it.
The marks of shadow around this chamber are restoring the illusionary giant's health.
Ooh, fun. Herring, there she is. Oh wow, he just stomps on you to knock you down. Okay. Is that all of them? What's when there being 4? Oh, hi. Ow, 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 ow.
You've run through the gauntlet of House Phiarlan's Illusionarium, but you still need to enter the Chapterhouse and stop the Maleficent Cabal's attack.
Boots of Swim. Hey, thieves' tools for all those traps we just ran past. Alright. So if you need to rest, I believe there's a shrine up here. We ran by, that's a resurrection shrine. So no rest shrine? Interesting. Could have sworn there was.
The Phiarlan Chapterhouse must have been closed as a precaution during the Grand Gala. The ballroom is on the far side of the Chapterhouse. Next to the security gates, a large dragon mark of shadow is embedded into the wall. If it were to activate, you would not be able to destroy it as you did with the marks in the Illusionarium.
So that mark is tied to those gates right there. If it were to walk right through, that would activate. And do something very nasty. If you want to get through those gates, you're going to need a full party, because these check your stats. I don't know which stat this was, but I had enough of it. Must have been charisma, because that's the only one I've got a lot of. If you get all 6 of these lit, that goes down and you can walk through there safely. There's actually a lot of different ways this place can go. The path I want to take is through here. And this is the path I usually end up taking, because this is the path of least resistance. I will check my inventory though and see if I remembered to save a
The Chapterhouse
jump
Theatre normally hosts stage plays for Phiarlan's elite patrons. It looks like its shows are on hold during the Grand Gala.
Did not seem to save a jump potion. So we shall see if I can even make this jump. If not, this is going to hurt. I hit my head on the thing. I hit my head on the thing. Oh, no, I'm coming up short. Oh, dear. Oh. Haste wouldn't help. Mage armor definitely wouldn't help. Prowess might help. What happened to that? I'm getting 10 plus 5. Uh-oh. Alright. So, we're going to try the potion of prowess we acquired from somewhere. Probably one of our daily dice. And we're going to see if that is enough to clear this jump. No, it is not. Oh no. 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 Well, I am definitely not traveling all the way back to... I haven't done my daily dice. Figures. One out of 100. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I'm not walking all the way back here from the entrance just to get a jump potion. So... oh dear, it appears this next quest requires some preparation. So... I'm gonna head to House Durasco. Here at the House of Wizardry... it's time to do some shopping, I think. I'm not sure... First of all, let's see what wants you got. Curious, that would be good. 70% chance to activate, that'd be good for later. Fireball would be... That was loud in my ear. Fireball would be funny. Curative ones would be nice too. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh no. Okay. What scrolls do you have? Hmm. Well, next level I could get teleport, but that doesn't help me now. Feathers Fall Apothecary. Maybe they'll have something. Potion vendor, please. Heroism, that's a good idea. Let's get 5 of those. Okay, well, we got 5 heroism from here. But that wasn't... Uh-oh. Maybe the vendor in the marketplace has something. Okay, what do you got? Yeah, okay. Okay, not that much. What are potions? What do you got? Jumping plus 10. Okay. I'll take 5 of those. Do you have bull strength? You do. I'll take 5 of those. Where'd they go in my pockets? Let's put these where I can find them. Reagent. Scroll. What scrolls do we have? It's worth a shot. I'll buy 3 just in case. That's about all I can do. This is gonna hurt. Test of plot. Are these potions enough to get me up here? Yes, they are. Okay. So you're gonna want to have at least 10 jump trained already. Doesn't look like I have any. That door I said. And then you're gonna want a jump potion. Looks like if you have enough bonuses already from other things, full strength and heroism on top of that will also help. So now I cannot come up here and not have to fight any of the illusions downstairs. This way. Yeah. Then if you've expended any resources on the way here, you can rest here. I have enough.
The illusions in this display hall don't appear to be interactive like the ones in the
It should be
Illusionarium.
noted that the illusionary
They
guards
probably won't attack you.
very much do real damage.
Oh,
Referring to
goodness.
those illusions down there. That is force damage. That is not piercing. To get to the Kendrick,
door
just sit
without
here.
fighting anything.
Jump down here. Skirt the wall. Teleport. And we are in. Ah. Made it. Ah. Now.
You finally reached the House Phiarlan Grand Gala. Now, to find the guest list and add Cyan's name.
Now we can do that. But first, I'd like to sort out this assassin. Might not be able to.
The elf serving drinks here has a vial hidden in her sleeve. With a deft, almost unnoticeable motion, she pours its noxious-looking contents into each of the drinks.
Found her. Alright, going to the library. There's the library. As soon as I can figure out where that is. There.
The elf serving drinks here has a vial hidden in her sleeve. With a deft, almost unnoticeable motion, she pours its noxious-looking contents into each of the drinks. Migris's death was much cleaner than the one she had planned for her victims. Cyan should be able to find an antidote for any poison
once you
the
find
party
one,
guests
try
have
and lure
already
them into the
imbibed.
library. Then you can fight them just here.
Migris's death was much cleaner than the one she had planned for her victims. Cyan should be able to find an antidote for any poison the party guests have already imbibed.
Oh. There's one more out in the main floor. Okay, it looked fancier than it was.
These guards are supposed to protect the Grand Gala, but they only have eyes for the old elf. They are obviously not in their right mind. Could they be under a carnival spell?
Oh. Okay, we want to set our hireling to defensive, and we want to stay on this focus blast here. This objective is going to want us to defeat this old man without harming any of the guards. So you could two sit right here for now. I want to buff myself. Try not to die. Man.
With the Spellmaster's death, anyone under his evil mental control has been set free.
There we go. That was close. Let's see if I remember right. What's gonna suck too is I know this character has okay social skills, but terrible. Remember where this key goes. Getting around skills, as you're seeing here. Here. Alright, now this map has changed since its first inception. The loading screen still has the old version of the map, so you can look at what it used to look like. But yeah, it's a lot different now. Instead of one big room, it's separated into a bunch of smaller, well, a bunch of similarly sized rooms, but at least now when you go and look at the water fountain, you don't have to worry about playing the game at 3 frames per second. Yeah. That was the main issue every time playing this quest. So I'm glad they got that sorted. I have to try and remember where, because the layout's changed. I have to remember where things are. That's the guest list. I don't want to do that just yet. I need to find scrap this part of the recording. Guest rooms. I'll try again. Like, this whole part of it's been scuffed anyway. I'll try again tomorrow. Is it this way? No, but this is hilarious. Chambers. Sculpture Hall. Don't need to be here yet. Here. Here's the pool. Oh, there's the private quarters. I need to. Okay, so where did I have to go to get to here? Okay, it was up here from the fountain. Go. Okay. Good to know. Oh, and I don't have to pick the lock on the door this time. I do have to pick the lock on the door this time, which is where this scroll comes in. Yes, okay. So, this is a good test of your social skills. I'm just looking for the restroom. There should be a hotkey to toggle walking and not walking. I don't remember what it was. Unless it's just not set. That could be. Alright. another shrine if you need it. There. Detect secret doors came in handy. A rebuff now. And set my blast shape to chain.
There are tieflings in these rooms, poised to strike at the ball. The guard is still waiting at the restroom. The guard is still waiting at the restroom. If you keep your distance, he probably won't see you.
I think on Elite there's usually a chest in there.
These tieflings must have been poised to attack the Phiarlan Gala. Cyan will want to know that you've eliminated this threat.
Yep. Okay, now all that's left is to find the guest list. There are certainly other objectives you can accomplish within this quest. There's a lot of things you can do. If you're just wanting to get the best ending, these are the 3 things that need to be done. Oh, Paul's. Okay, this must be the right. Yeah. Let's add our name, add Cyan's name. Alright, shall I come over here to the bar now? There's a bit of flavor there. A nice Bond reference there. A bit of flavor is sometimes NPCs will use skill checks. It's completely arbitrary, because the DM can just decide if they succeed or not on their own. But it's a nice, if you're running a game, it is a nice way to show players that they can make a skill check like that. used to be that you had to wait for her to walk all the way over to the chambers, but they moved where his chambers are. So now we gotta go to Sculpture Hall, if I recall. Oh. This does mean that we don't have I don't have to show you any footage of just waiting for her to arrive, which would have been... Well, I would have found it funny. Now, if you didn't find any of the tieflings that were hiding within the Gala, they would appear now to attack the Viceroy. Hey, it's a rank up. No, I am not voicing all of that. Nuh-uh. You can't make me. No way. So we can, I guess, talk to her for more talking if we wanted to. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to take the test. Which contains a contraband vault key. Do I really want to go do that fight? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to finish out. If you come in here on Elite and do all that, you get 3 chests instead of just the 1. I think, and if you get here on Epic, you get the Epic chest as well. But we did this on normal. Do we get anything interesting? Spot plus 7 is good. Take that. Alright. Where did I put... There's the tavern. They call this an inn. Yes, this is the only room we see. Am I meant to sleep on the floor? Ugh. Either way, that's gonna have to do it for today. Yeah. Next time, we'll tackle the other 2 quests in this chain. Till then, have fun. Have a good night.